How much did you train when you were competing on the tour? What did a typical training day look like?
Well, usually like around, like my day was I wake up like around between 6 and 7, and I do my breakfast, then I stretch for 20 minutes, then go to the club. The club is about 20 minutes away. Once I get to the club, I do 30 minutes to warm up. Whatever I do, if it's squash, fitness, I always loosen up the body just before. I love starting my day this way to, activate my body, loosen up from the night, loosen up from the previous day, and then in the morning I would do. Mainly my fitness was in the morning, so it could have been off court, in the gym, could have been weights, or could have been a lot on the bike. I was running when I was younger, but by 25, 26 years old, my fitness coach wanted to do more transition on the bike to as a prevention, So, and he used to be a triathlete as well, so he knew what he was talking about, and so I was doing that maybe two times a week, and then so long sessions usually, and then I would end up maybe with a bit on the court, it could be like just light technique, and then again same routine in the afternoon, stretch before going back to the bed, then my warm-up, and afternoon would be more conditions games, on the court. So I used to do a lot of when I was at the top, I used to work a lot with two players against me. So I would do drills with two players, and a lot of continuous. So I had to work in a way that, because the players I was training with in France, they were good enough. I used to train with Thierry Lenko. So like twice a week, he would come to Aix-en-Provence one day, and one day I was going to Marseille to train with him. But the other days I would train with players, they were ranked around between 10, 20, 30 in the world. But then when I was back in Prague, because I live in Prague the last 10 years, because my wife is Czech, the players I had there they were the best ones there, were about 100 in the world. So in that way, I had to work it slightly differently. I would take two players with me, and that's the way I was doing, to try to get the same effort, and as if I would train with a top 10 player. And then I would see the physio afterwards. Physio would be like approximately 3 times a week. So yeah, that was really the key to success, take care of my body. That's why I managed to play until 37 years old. I was like still top 5 at 37, then I had this 38, then I had this bad injury that actually made me stop. So, but I feel good today.
Come back.